May is a socially awkward young woman who just wants to make a friend. And by make a friend, I mean that in a very Dr. Frankenstein kind of way. She just needs the right pieces. Pray she doesn't take a shine to any of your pieces.
Welcome to Pizowell Home Video.
Lucky McKee's May is the kind of movie that both horror and non-horror fans can admire, because there's a little bit of May in all of us. Not the kill you, chop you up, and use your favorite pieces to create the perfect pal part. At least I hope. I'm talking about the desire to create a meaningful connection with another human being, but you lack confidence. Maybe you're a little eccentric, an oddball, uncomfortable in your own skin. And who hasn't felt that way before? Well, not me. I'm magnetic, charming, and have a way with people. Ostensibly, May is a sweet, albeit socially awkward young woman, a vet tech who is crafty, good with a needle and thread. That skill will come in handy later. Handy. Get it? Her only friend is Susie, a creepy doll her mother gave her when she was little. Then one day she meets Adam. Adam has great hands and really great taste in movies, and the two live happily ever after. May kinda blows it, and what's left of her fragile sanity goes bye-bye. May was love at first sight for me. It's a movie I've talked about before on the channel, and it's been high on my list of movies most deserving of a great physical media release. Love you, Second Sight Films. It's twisted and awkward and sweet and funny and sad, and at the center of it all is an absolutely stunning performance from Angela Bettis as May. It's incredible the amounts of weird, awkward energy she's able to convey here, making her sympathetic and oddly adorable, and then later a little scary, and later then sympathetic again. It's easy to like May, but you wouldn't want May taking a liking to you. The supporting cast is also spectacular. Anna Farris plays May's sex kitten coworker. She steals just about every scene she's in. James DuVall has a small but memorable role as a punk with wild hair who just wants to rub some ice cubes on his nipples. And I know that feeling. It's been very hot here in Kentucky lately. Jeremy Sisto plays Adam. He's the closest thing the movie has to a straight character, but even he has a bit of a dark side. Adam loves Dario Argento and has even made his own short film, a movie about a couple so smitten with one another that they eat one another. Whenever I watch May, a line of dialogue from May gets stuck in my head.
You know how when you meet someone and you think you like them, but then the more you talk to them, you see parts you don't like?
It's a reminder that no one is perfect, and if it's perfection that you seek in a partner, disappointment you'll only find. But also it's kind of a lesson that even though someone may appear flawless on the outside, it doesn't mean they aren't broken within. I can't begin to describe how much I love the offbeat, quirky tone of May. There are so many memorable moments, such as when May and Adam are first intimate, or when May volunteers at a daycare for blind children. Neither goes well. McKee's dialogue is awesome, the characters are bizarre and charming, the music is perfect, it fits the movie like a glove, the cinematography is beautiful, the cast is incredible, and Bettis' performance is just, so good. I cannot recommend May any higher. And I can't recommend this new limited edition Blu-ray release from Second Sight Films any higher either. May has finally gotten the physical media release that it deserves. Yes, it's only standard Blu-ray, a 4K would have been preferable, but I'll take what I can get. The picture quality and sound quality are both quite nice though. The image quality is crisp and nicely detailed, and the audio quality is full-bodied and clear as a bell. Overall, I'd give both the picture quality and the sound quality on this release a solid 4 out of 5. This release comes inside a rigid slipcase featuring new art by Bella Grace. We get a 70-page book with new essays by Joseph Dwyer, Dr. Rachel Knightley, Mary Beth McAndrews, and Heather Wixon. We also get 6 collector's art cards. This release is Region B locked, so you will either need a Region B player or a Region Free player in order to play it. And just in case you're in the market for a Region Free player, I've linked the Region Free player that I've used for many years down in the description. As far as extras are concerned, first up we have The Toy Maker, an interview with Lucky McKee. It's 24 minutes and 49 seconds in length. Mr. McKee discusses May's origin as a short in film school, how Taxi Driver and Repulsion influenced him, casting Angela Bettis as May and how she elevated the material, how much of himself is in the film, and the emotional toll making it had on him. He discusses the film getting into Sundance, being disappointed by the release, but how happy he is that May has had staying power, and much more. Next, we have Perfect Hands, an interview with actor Jeremy Sisto. It's 11 minutes and 23 seconds in length. Mr. Sisto discusses how specific a director Lucky McKee is, being asked by McKee to watch some of Dario Argento's movies, working with Angela Bettis, Anna Farris, and James DuVall. He discusses his love for horror fans, how proud he is of May, and more. Next, we have Blankety Blank, an interview with actor James DuVall. It's 16 minutes and 59 seconds in length. Mr. DuVall discusses growing up an 80s horror fan, being drawn to indie films as an actor, and getting cast in May. He discusses his character in May, how great it was working with Lucky, how Angela Bettis was almost cast in the Doom generation with him, his death scene in May, the joy that was making May, and more. Next, we have How to Execute a Murder with cinematographer Stephen Yedlin. It's 13 minutes and 12 seconds in length. Mr. Yedlin discusses the movies that inspired him to become a cinematographer, meeting Lucky McKee, loving the May script, the lighting design, and other technical aspects of the film, how special the film is to him, and more. Next, we have Peeling Back the Layers, an interview with editor Ryan Johnson. It's 19 minutes and 24 seconds in length. Mr. Johnson discusses meeting Lucky McKee and immediately insulting him, but eventually becoming close. He describes Lucky as a sensitive soul, says he learned a lot from Lucky, their director-editor relationship, and much more. Next, we have Jack and Jill, an interview with editor Chris Syvertson. It's 20 minutes and 54 seconds in length. Mr. Syvertson discusses instantly clicking with Lucky McKee in film school, working on each other's short films, shooting the Jack and Jill short in May, being intimidated by Angela Bettis because she was so good, May screening at Sundance, being acquired by Lionsgate, and much more. Next, we have In the Cut with editor Kevin Ford. It's 17 minutes and 34 seconds in length. Mr. Ford discusses his first run-in with Lucky McKee, which was actually a middle school spelling bee. He lost that spelling bee to Lucky. He's still haunted by it to this day, as a matter of fact. He discusses Lucky asking him to work on May, Lucky's directing style, the set feeling like summer camp, editing the first assembly with Lucky, his favorite scenes, and more. Next, we have Blood, Gore, and Rock and Roll with composer James Luckett. It's 24 minutes and 8 seconds in length. Ms. Luckett discusses rooming with Lucky McKee in college, being bandmates with him, some of the other hats she wore during the making of May, including creating the film's official website, the songs she wrote for the film, only having a week to record the music, the various challenges that arose along the way, and much more. Next, we have From Frankenstein to May, Mary Corcoran on May. It's 21 minutes and 8 seconds in length. Next, we have Bits and Pieces on the set of May. It's 14 minutes and 43 seconds of behind-the-scenes footage. And we get 3 audio commentaries, the first with Alexandra Heller-Nicholas, the second with Lucky McKee, Steve Yedlin, Chris Syvertson, Angela Bettis, Nicole Hiltz, and Brett Roberts, and the third with Lucky McKee, Ryan Johnson, J. Banks Luckett, Leslie Keel, and craft services guy Benji. This last audio commentary, which was also on the old Lionsgate DVD, is hands down one of the most entertaining, hilarious commentaries I've ever listened to. Craft services guy Benji is a treasure. This is a beautiful looking, jam-packed limited edition Blu-ray release for May from the fine folks over at Second Sight Films. If you are a fan of May, then this release absolutely needs to be in your collection. Let me know your thoughts on May down in the comments section below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. A huge thank you to all my patrons and channel members for your generosity and support. Become a patron today and get early access to videos, have a say in what content appears on my channel, join me for monthly live streams, exclusive watch parties, and more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream, as well as members-only watch parties. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.